95% of companies deploying AI automation got zero measurable return last year. You're probably making the same 3 mistakes that kill every automation before it starts. Here's the one workflow structure that actually survives contact with real business. But if you set this up wrong, it breaks silently, and you won't know until leads stop converting. Small businesses waste 20 hours weekly on repetitive lead response tasks, yet most AI automation projects get abandoned within months. The problem isn't the AI, it's how we feed data into it and what we expect it to handle alone. I'll show you why most automations die and the exact workflow that actually works. The difference between systems that work and systems that get scrapped comes down to one critical component. Most people skip this completely. I'll walk you through 3 critical fixes: cleaning messy lead data before it hits AI, building confidence checks that route uncertain cases to humans, and creating the minimum working system you can build today. The third step is what separates workflows that survive from ones that get scrapped after the first failure. We'll test each component with real examples. By the end, you'll see why perfect automation is the enemy of working automation. Here's why your AI automation efforts are failing. Raw form submissions are messy, typos in company names, vague messages like "need info about your service," incomplete contact details. When this garbage data flows directly into Claude or ChatGPT, you get garbage responses that sound robotic and miss the lead's actual intent. Most people expect AI to magically understand business context without explicit guidance. They think AI automatically knows that leads from enterprise domains need immediate attention, or that specific keywords indicate high purchase intent. It doesn't. According to Informatica's 2026 survey, only 12% of organizations report data quality sufficient for AI applications. That's why your automation keeps producing weird responses that make you look amateur. The expectation of perfect automation creates brittle systems. When the inevitable edge case breaks the workflow, like a prospect asking about pricing for 3 different services in one message, businesses lose confidence and abandon automation entirely. But here's where most people mess up completely. They try to solve the wrong problem first. The solution isn't better AI prompts. It's building a confidence router that knows when to hand off to humans. Here's the exact workflow that survives real-world chaos. First, Zapier captures the form submission and immediately runs data cleaning. The formatter action extracts company names, normalizes phone numbers, and pulls the email domain into separate fields. This structured data flows to Claude with a detailed prompt that includes your qualification criteria and response guidelines. Claude returns 3 things: a qualification score, urgency assessment, and suggested response. Here's the key: it also returns a confidence score. Responses scoring 80% or higher get sent automatically. Lower scores trigger human review through Slack notifications. Think of it as an AI assistant with realistic expectations. It handles the obvious cases and asks for help on the tricky ones. Let me show you this in action. A SaaS company receives a form from Tech Solutions Inc. requesting enterprise pricing. The system extracts the company name, enriches it with firmographic data showing 500+ employees, identifies the corporate email domain. Claude analyzes this context, assigns a 95% qualification score based on company size and enterprise pricing mention, generates a personalized response offering a demo within 24 hours. With 95% confidence, the system sends automatically while notifying sales. Total time under 2 minutes. Before, 4-6 hours average response time. Now 2 minutes for qualified leads, 30 minutes for complex cases. And this is where the system starts to feel almost unfair. Your competitors are still manually checking email twice a day. Most automation attempts fail because they try to achieve 100% automation. The systems that actually work target 70% automation with perfect human backup. According to Rand Corporation's 2026 data, over 80% of AI projects fail, twice the rate of non-AI IT projects. The secret is the confidence threshold. Set it too low, and you're manually reviewing obvious responses. Set it too high, and you're auto-sending questionable emails to prospects. The sweet spot is 80%, high enough to handle straightforward inquiries automatically, low enough to catch nuanced cases. Here's what a realistic win looks like. 14 hours weekly time saved on lead processing, 25% improvement in conversion rates due to faster response times, and 95% follow-up consistency compared to 40% with manual processes. The human review process isn't a failure of automation. It's the feature that makes automation reliable. When someone reviews a flagged case, they see AI's analysis and suggested response. This speeds up human decisions from 15 minutes to 3 minutes. Your confidence threshold becomes smarter over time. Cases that consistently get approved at 75% confidence can push the automatic threshold lower. If you're starting today, build this version first. Set up a Zapier webhook to capture form submissions. Add formatter actions to clean company names and extract email domains. Connect to Claude API with a structured prompt requesting qualification score and response draft. Route high-confidence responses to automatic sending, low confidence to a Google Sheets review queue with Slack notifications. Tool chain, Gmail form sends data to Zapier. Zapier cleans and structures it, sends to Claude API, Claude returns qualification score and draft response. Zapier routes based on confidence score. Key fields, company name, email domain, inquiry text, urgency score, confidence rating. First test, submit 3 sample inquiries, 1 obvious qualified lead, 1 clear non-fit, 1 uncertain case, and verify the routing works correctly. Don't try to handle every edge case on day 1. Start with this basic version and expand as you find patterns in the review queue. Your prompt template must include ideal customer profile, common qualification signals, and response tone guidelines. The confidence router checks for uncertainty indicators. Vague inquiries, missing company information, requests outside your service scope. High-confidence cases get immediate responses. Uncertain cases include AI context to speed human decisions. When someone opens a flagged lead, they see original inquiry, AI's qualification analysis, suggested response, and specific uncertainty flags. This context turns a 15-minute decision into a 3-minute approval or edit. Most flagged cases need minor tweaks, not complete rewrites. Before, chaotic manual responses taking hours, inconsistent quality, missed follow-ups. Now, 2-minute automated responses for clear cases, 30-minute human review for complex inquiries, 95% response consistency. The system learns your preferences. Cases you approve at 75% confidence signal patterns that can lower future thresholds. 3 fixes that make AI automation actually work. Clean messy data before it hits AI using Zapier formatter actions. Build confidence routers that know when to involve humans and target 70% automation instead of 100% perfection. The confidence scoring system is what separates working automations from abandoned projects. Perfect automation breaks on edge cases. Reliable automation handles obvious cases and escalates intelligently. Next video, how this same confidence router approach scales beyond lead response to handle customer support tickets, contract reviews, and project intake, turning one reliable system into your entire automation backbone.